At 30,000 feet, a woman was climbing desperately toward the top of a hot air balloon with no safety equipment whatsoever. In the minus 30-degree cold, the ropes were covered in thick layers of ice. Her hands were already frostbitten, but she had to fight through the excruciating pain and keep climbing with everything she had. Looking up in despair, she could see she still had a long way to go before reaching the top. In the oxygen-starved air at this extreme altitude, her consciousness began to fade. She tried to reach for another rope, but couldn't quite grasp it. As she shifted her body, she suddenly found herself hanging upside down in the terrifying emptiness of the sky. Tortured by oxygen deprivation and freezing winds, the woman was completely exhausted, her mind growing increasingly foggy. Just as she was about to give up, she caught sight of her partner below, waiting for her to save him. She knew she couldn't die yet. Steadying her nerves, she struggled to lift her arm and grabbed hold of the rope. She quickly tied it around her waist and, summoning what little strength remained, resumed her grueling climb upward. Fighting through the agonizing pain in her fingertips, she alternated her grip, hand over hand. Every move was a battle. The massive balloon continued its relentless ascent. Even if the cold didn't kill her, the lack of oxygen would. She knew time was running out. All she could do was keep climbing. After what felt like an eternity of struggle, she finally reached the top of the balloon. There was no time to rest. She had to open the release valve immediately. She slammed her elbow against the valve, but it wouldn't budge. It was frozen solid. Fighting her fear on the swaying balloon, she slowly got to her feet and tried kicking the valve open. After several powerful strikes, she succeeded. To keep the gas flowing out, she bent down and cut her shoe with a knife, wedging it into the vent. With the gas continuously escaping, the balloon finally stopped climbing and began to descend. But by then, the extreme oxygen deprivation had caused her to pass out. As the balloon continued deflating and changing shape, she began sliding down the curved surface of the balloon.